This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Orange Bowl. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us from the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
I caught up with the Oregon head coach before the game. This team is expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by in a win last week. They are going to have to be better, eliminate some of their mistakes, and showcase why people thought they would be in the conversation for national champion and play a little bit stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. He's got room to run. Look out. Breaks into the clear. He goes out of bounds inside the 45. Early in this game, that's the kind of play the Buckeyes expect from their elite running back. Great lineage in this school for the running back position. This guy's another one of them.
Chris, you just look at their last three national championship winning teams. You had Junkin and Henderson on the last championship. You had Ezekiel Elliott running through all those teams en route to a title. Maurice Clarett in that great Miami title game. If you're going to win a championship with the Buckeyes, you better run the football well.
He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first down, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Hands off to the left. Has the force down and more. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
And the single back takes the handoff. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid, line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They bring him down at the 41. The return team does a solid job there. It's a draw. Nowhere to run up the middle. In a big picture sense, this offense representing not just their school or even their conference, but really all group of 6 conferences who've been told, well, you're on the fringe of the sport. For them to beat the power conference team today would be huge.
Chris, you're exactly right. And yet, as a team, and more specifically as an offense, the only thing that you have total control over is your own effort level and the detail with which you play. In order to have the upset, and complete the upset here today. You just have to execute. You can't be thinking about conference this and conference that. It's just football. 53.5 by 100. Go execute.
Out of bounds, he's spotted inside the 40. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver drill. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw. It's Moore. The sure hands. It's Hill. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
The Ducks looking to keep this drive rolling. And the single back takes the handoff. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. First and goal now. A chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. Keep it on the ground. They lost the football near the goal line. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability to attack the football. Not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
They'll hand it off. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Boy, you can't play it any better than that on the defensive side of the football. There's no crease being created, so every gap is covered by somebody on that defensive front, and the back just has to go side to side. Listen, if I'm the running back there, at some point, you can't just run out of bounds for a loss. You've got to put yourself behind your pads and just try to get what you can get.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Gonna run it. It's Rodgers. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. Second down play coming up for this offense. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Ducks. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. Here comes the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for some space. It's Jackson. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
Wideouts now clustered. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Ball handed off. Breaks through the tackler. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot. The quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll test the right side here. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. On the ground, it's Jackson. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Scanning the field. It's Sayan. Quick throw to his receiver. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, it's a good stop on third down, but really it was what they were able to do defensively on first and second down. Putting this offense behind the chains and off schedule, that leads to the third down success. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here.
We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Goes out of bounds after a big gain. He's just short of the 45.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
And now the handoff. Oh, look out, he's got open space. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And at first down, they go right back to him. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Can he get there on the ground? Now moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Moore. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
The Ducks are in the red zone now. He hands it off from the gun. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
The running back's best friend. Hand the football off, move the chains. You don't have to do anything. It's totally mindless. You don't have to make a decision. You just get back into the huddle and you look at your teammates. You say, good job, boys. Let's keep it going.
To throw, it's Moore. Looking to scramble. trying to get the throw off. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it right near the end zone. Gets in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Oregon.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. He'll hand it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. And the pass is incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws again. He's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. With the catch, it's Smith. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. This is away, a very good kick, high and toward the sideline. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. The ball bounces out of bounds. The offense keeps possession and no loss of yardage on the play.
Chris, I can attest to this. As a quarterback, sometimes you're just trying to get out of bounds as quickly as you possibly can, and because of that, you're not thinking about ball security. Here, the ball pops loose, but lucky for him, it just goes out of bounds.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Dropping back. It's Moore. Oh, and the big fella almost at it. Incomplete, though, brings up 3rd down.
Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on 1st down, it's going to be 2nd and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready, it's an incompletion, and now it's 3rd and long.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looks to the left, pass caught. Out of bounds, but a nice gain. It's just short of the 45.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And it's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. 1st down for this offense.
And the Ducks have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Turns it loose downfield. What a catch! Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Anytime you're running a crossing route, you've got to establish, is this man defense or zone defense? If it's zone, you've got to sit down in the soft spot and give your numbers, your chest to the quarterback. They're able to do that here, and then as a quarterback, you just can't lead them into the defender. Frame them up, put that ball right on their body so they can get upfield.
It's a short completion to the tight end. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
Chris, that's exactly where they wanted to go with this ball. You can tell by this play fake. You get some play action pass, and there is conflict on the defense and more specifically on the defenders responsible for the tight end. He's your primary target, and they're able to get the ball to him for a nice big gain. Beautiful play call, great execution by the quarterback, tight end, running back, everybody involved.
And here's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on 1st down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
They're going to run it. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their 1st. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Delayed handoff. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. Ohio State will call their 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The Ducks will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. To throw, it's Moore. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
What a massive stop by this defense. Inside of a minute, 1 possession game. Those are the types of plays you look back on, and they are the most meaningful snaps of the game.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. A pop pass on a jet sweep. And tackled after a small pickup there. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. And now the final timeout taken by the Buckeyes. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half.
Chris, running the football is so important. You can pick up first downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's easier on the play caller. It's easier on the quarterback. Everybody is relaxed when you can run the football. And here, first down for the offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Coming after him. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line. A sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. Buckeyes will kick this deep to begin the second half. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. They bring him down at the 41. The return team does a solid job there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Receiver in motion now. To the air. It's Moore. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Touchdown, Ducks. An explosive play to the end zone.
Chris, this is a great read by the quarterback, and sometimes you can catch the safety flat-footed. You've got a slot receiver just running straight down the field, and if that safety hesitates at all, the ball goes up and over the top. Quarterback reads it perfect. That's a great throw and a touchdown for this offense.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab made by the tight end. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a 3-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Crucial play, down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw here. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
You know, these 4th down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. And can this offense put the finishing touches on one of the great stunners we have seen in the history of postseason college football, Joe? Wow, one step away from a national championship, so close to it.
And Chris, as you and I have met with this group over the last couple of weeks, don't call them the underdogs. They believe that they belong here, that they can go win a championship, and I think it's that belief that has led to this success on these huge stages.
And 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Single back, takes the handoff. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Runs through the defender. Ducks are in the red zone. Trying to run, it's Hill. He's got a crease. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
This defense has to adjust. You can't just allow them to run for first downs. You probably got to commit more resources to stopping the run. Look for more middle closed defense. That means a single safety in the middle of the field. You put an extra hat in the run box in order to stop the run.
And the Ducks are looking to keep this drive going. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Using his legs, it's Davison. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They'll try to run for the first down. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a fourth down and decision time for this coach. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone. But they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Sayin. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. The Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving. 1st and 10 play coming up. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Looking for the wide out. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, we've seen it all day long. This defense is right time, right place. And again, they hold them. It has been a frustrating day for this offense.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wide out. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Chris, they keep trying to throw the football, and there is zero rhythm in this passing game. It looks like the quarterback is in the backfield, and he's seeing ghosts. In his mind, it looks like he's facing 16 defenders. He's got no idea where to go with the ball.
The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete, and a turnover on downs. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, that's a frustrating situation. Fourth down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
It's the running back in the flat. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, as the coaches told us, it was going to be a huge key to create negative yardage plays, in particular on first down. Defense is able to do it here.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. And the route is on.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Passes the 40. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
These are critical moments in a playoff game. You're down, it's fourth down, you're forced into being aggressive, but Chris, they're able to get the conversion. That is really good execution and maybe something that they can build a little momentum off here in this ball game. Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
Running out of time in the pocket. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, obviously with this rain, ball security is going to be an issue, and here the ball hits the ground and the defense recovers. That's an opportunistic bounce right there for the defense, and trust me, that is a difficult situation. This rain looks like it is really bad for these offensive players.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That pass is caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Gets rid of it on the move. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Chris, you just have to give a lot of credit to this defense. They were clearly focused right there. Great job in preparation. They knew what was coming, and they were able to get off the field. This group is fast, they're physical, but more than that, they're prepared, and they showed it on that last snap.
The Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Here comes the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Got it again, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
Oh, they're having some real issues here with ball security. This running back already fumbled, and now he puts it on the ground again. They are so fortunate. Look at the bounce right back to him. He's able to recover, but I think that they need to make a switch. You cannot have a guy that's going to be this loose with the football.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Look out, he's breaking free. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for it.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver, because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run-pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball.
And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Moore. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And, Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Sometimes as a head coach you make a decision, and most of the time it's based on the scoreboard, but this one's just based on your standing within the coaching ranks. You want to make some enemies? Go for it right here.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
All right, that's a good start to this drive, but now you got to start thinking about game situation. You're down multiple possessions here. When do you go ahead and take the field goal? If they get this ball into field goal range and there's a minute 20 left, you might want to think about taking that field goal then trying to get the ball back to go score your touchdown.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Well, this protection has been an issue all day long, and here again, the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
Direct snap to the back. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the run here. Lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Smith. They can't stop him. He goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 20.
Chris, a completion like this in this moment in a playoff game can almost be frustrating. You think to yourself, man, why couldn't we get this going earlier? I don't know if it's going to matter here, but I tell you what, if it's going to, they're going to have to go hyper fast. Why not try? It's the playoffs. It's do or die.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Now the all-important extra point. And it's up and good. For the onside kick. and they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, this was their only hope. They had to get an onside kick. They're down by so much. Chris, it's just such a low percentage play, and a good job by the hands team on the opposite side covering this one up.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. The game makes it second and medium. To the air, it's Wyola. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Offense moving to a bunch formation. And now they'll run it on the draw. It's enough for a first down, but there's a marker on the field. Is that going to come back? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So, 1st and 10 for the offense after that crucial mistake by the defense. Pounding away with the run game. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Ohio State will call their 2nd timeout. Chance to strategize for this 2nd down play. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground here. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Ducks. They are pouring it on now. Huge play to stretch the lead and close in on another victory, Joel, trying to take a perfect record to the championship game.
And, Chris, as we've covered this team throughout the season, what I've been most impressed with is their focus. They are just ready one game at a time. It's all the coach speak, one play at a time, all those things that we as fans roll our eyes at. Well, they practice what they preach, and they have done such a good job all year, and that's why they're in this position.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Looking for a late deep shot. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Ohio State.
It's a little late to get things going offensively. They just have not had a good day, and in particular in a big environment like this, I guess you take some solace in the fact that you're finally able to put it in the end zone. But, Chris, nothing has gone right for this team today. And again, this offense was good all year long, and today they just had nothing.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Breaking into the clear. And there it is, the crucial first down that can begin to celebrate. They'll move on to play for a national championship. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here.